Second last item. So, all right. When I was young, I read, you may have had this experience, a lot of people read Tolkien. I could not get into Tolkien. I instead got into three authors who were a big influence on me. Kurt Vonnegut, Ray Bradbury, and Harlan Ellison. Harlan Ellison, one of the that was vulgar. That was, I beg your pardon. Oh, okay. I read a lot of Harlan Ellison's work. I loved his short stories. I loved his prose. I loved his film criticism. I loved everything about him. And I met him at the World Science Fiction Convention in 1973, I think it was, in Toronto. And at the time, I actually said to him, you know, I would like to collaborate with you someday. And he had a reputation as being a really scary guy. And I was delighted to find out that that there was the sort of the public Harlan Ellison who had this persona, and then there was the real person. And of course, the real person was nothing like what people believed he was like. And we became friends. Not long after that, I actually started collaborating with him, adapting stories, short stories that he had done for Epic magazine. And eventually all those stories were collected in 1987 into a graphic novel called Night and the Enemy. And this graphic novel, I'm very pleased to say, Dover Books has just re-released, I believe this week.
Oh, wow, really?
So it has been completely recreated. Originally, Dover said, well, we'll just take a copy of the old book and we'll tear it apart and scan it and reproduce. And I said, no, you won't. I said, I'm going to take all the original artwork, which I still have most of it. I'm going to scan it all. I'm going to hire my daughter, Alex, to do all the typography, who did a magnificent job. Carl and I both wrote new introductions. There's new material in the book, including work by Joan that no one's seen. Joan actually sculpted the aliens so I could light them and photograph them and so on.
Wow.
So it's a really cool book, and I hope everybody goes out and buys it. So this auction is for the, where is it? It's in here somewhere, folks. There it is. Okay, so this is a two-page spread. Wow. This is an airbrush illustration with all the text. This is actually an entire short story, which is part of the Night and the Enemy is a series of short stories Harlan wrote for the most part in the late 50s and early 60s. And it chronicles a war between Earth and an alien race called the Kaiban, which has been going on forever. Some of you may remember there was an Outer Limits episode called Demon with a Glass Hand. That was actually part of the Earth versus Kaiban war.
It was?
Yes, it was. So this particular story, I won't give it away, but this particular story is about an invasion plan that goes really, really wrong. And so when this illustration will make sense, you can see the war bonnet of one of the aliens here. So anyway,
Can you hold this up for this camera?
So let's put it on.
Oh yeah, let's put it on skull cam. So is that actually all the text is pasted in there? Is that actually what was that to print?
Yes, that was from back in the day when they would actually scan the text. They would actually do a color separation on a camera. This is before digital scanners.
Yeah.
They do that on a camera, and then they do one more pass where all the black and white type is.
But this is the original painting.
That's the original painting. And
wow.
then I would actually paste up on top of that the type, and you can see it's also signed by Harlan Ellison.
Is it?
And Harlan, I'm happy to report, is in good health and good spirits. He just turned 82, I think.
Wow.
Had a stroke last year. He bounced back really quickly, and we're delighted. So I'm hoping to go down there next month, do a signing, probably at Blastoff Comics in the San Fernando Valley with Harlan. I'll be making an announcement on my Facebook page, so please check back about that. So anyway, what is included in this? Well, let's start with that, and then we'll
see where it goes.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, maybe there's a surprise there somewhere. So ready? Go.
Boom. So this is, again, the original airbrush painting.
Yes, signed by Harlan.
Signed by
I
Harlan
took
Ellison
all the originals to
and Ken
California
Stacy
and got
from the original 1980.
got 100. Got 200.
When was it
got
originally
500.
printed?
500.
Hey Ken, when was it originally printed?
87.
From the original 1987 print of Night and the Enemy, which has just been reprinted.
Yes. By yes.
That's fantastic.
750. Yeah, come on.
I'll just hit the dance button.
Now we're talking 1,000.
Now we dance.
So I just hit the dance button?
Yes. Who is Harlan Ellison?
$10.50, $1,200.
Quintuple magic. Do I? Why is Foogie not bidding?
Dance with us again.
I don't blame.
Earn the Stacy bump for you.
Yeah, come on. Whoa, 1250.
$12.50 from Tachani. I'm gonna hit the.
Nice.
No, we got it. Good.
The what?
I was gonna hit the dance button again, but we got music now.
1,500. Quintuple man, the Zanzibar.
Zanzibar with 1,500. What is this?
Yeah, really, what is this?
It's the intro music.
Harlan's best known for the short story, I have no mouth and I must scream. Well, I have no nose and I must sneeze, so I have no...
What?
And he wrote City on the Edge of Forever.
Did it? Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah, I was going to say, and he wrote City in the Edge of Forever, too.
1,600 from
I agree.
Tachani, who says 1,500 is not enough.
I think we need to go higher. We need a Wild Octo Pimp.
Yeah. Night Call by Kavinsky.
1750. Now we're talking. Okay, so
2,000 from Zanzibar. Who says, okay, is this high enough?
you know what? I'm really impressed.
I'm impressed. 2,000, that's fantastic.
So you know what I'm going to do? I think I think I'm going to throw in a copy of the book. What do you think?
That's
That's
fantastic.
the original.
This is the original one. This is the original book. It has foil, blind embossing, foil stamping. So now I got a copy of the book, which also has one of the most
gotta show off the
embarrassing
picture on
photographs
Snapchat.
of me
You gotta put this picture on scale.
ever.
Oh man.
I mean, show the front and how it's all foily and stuff, but you've got to show off the back. Oh, that's so cool. The foil embossing on the front is
It
amazing.
is. I would have bought the book just for the foil embossing.
Look at Ken.
What? No. Ah!
Is your hair actually red, or are you being here with the red
No, it
light?
was just lighting. It was just like weird lighting. I'm younger than Alex there, I think. Is that possible?
Whoa,
Whoa,
2,100.
2,100. I'm impressed. But I think we can do better.
Really?
Come on,
Yeah.
man, pump us up.
Come on. Old school Ken. Wow, Ken looks so much like Alex in that photo. That's because I passed on my genetic makeup to you.
the back row.
Whoa! Where was that taken?
How is it from my apartment in Toronto?
Whoa! There's that drawing in the background I did for you.
I still have that.
Sweet.
I need to frame it actually.
We should do a comic out of that. It's in a frame. See, well, kind of.
All right. We're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to hit our first going once here.
Going once, but you know what? I
$2,100
think
to
we
do
can
Huawei. Even better.
All right, I'll tell you what. Can we dial back the music just a little?
I'm good at this.
Never mind. 2250. I like it.
2,250 from
then
Zanzibar, saying,
I think I
I'll
better.
step for now.
What if I was to throw in the limited edition hardcover? This came out the same time as the trade edition. So this is printed on incredible. This is a hardcover book, printed on much heavier, more beautiful stock. So the repro is much better. And Ken decided, because this was done in a strictly limited edition, I can't remember what was the edition. It was
Coming here with a sack like Santa.
it was an edition of I can't read this. Well, anyway, it's a limited edition. There's a signed book plate in here by both me and Harlan. Yay,
2,500 Duawi.
Okay.
Value
So,
added indeed. I love the cutout.
I'll get to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll get to that. Yeah, cool your jets, Flyboy. So this was produced by a wonderful publisher called Graffiti Designs in California, in Los Angeles. And they said, because of the limited edition, it was like, do whatever you want. And I had seen a book that had an acetate cover, and I thought, I always want to do an acetate cover. It turned out to be an absolute nightmare, because what you see here, you see this is actually screen printed on Mylar. So there's white ink, red ink, and silver ink with that cutout hole. So then you can see the cover.
2750 from Zanzibar, who says this smack talk is a lot harder than it looks.
So it makes the book like really cool looking, but impossible to read. Everybody complained they had to take this off in order to read the book.
Well,
So
If you can demonstrate that on the skull cam.
oh God,
Yes.
he broke the ocean in half.
So we got the acetate cover.
Little.
Whoa!
There you go.
Textless cover.
Yeah, the textless
Look at
cover
that.
is really
But
pretty.
They're also on the black.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wow! There's actually an image. I forgot about that. We did a varnish on the end papers of an image of the alien Kyban ship attacking the Earth forces.
Wow!
And you can only see it when you tilt it to the light. So
The owners.
how cool is that?
Well, we're currently up to 2750 from
That's pretty
Zanzibar,
cool.
so that's pretty cool.
I
So-
want to hit $3,000 though. I really think we should get.
I think this can. I think it should.
I got
and
one.
think it
I got
can.
one more thing.
You do?
But I'm gonna wait and see if we can.
Ooh, let's.
If we can hit $3,000.
Yes, I'm gonna
All
wait and see if we
right.
can hit $3,000.
Well, Zanzibar is currently leading with 2750.
Yep.
So we'll give Zanzibar going once
I
to
think
show
we
the
should.
other bidders that we mean business.
2750.
And if we don't get to $3,000, then something
Yeah.
just has to go back into the archive of awesome.
That's right.
never
Dodge!
2,800 from Duawi.
Yeah.
Can somebody
Climbing.
take the controller from Food? Yeah, no, he really wants the business.
He has enough crashes already. Okay.
Zanzibar. Okay.
Zanzibar says, okay, I guess, 3,000. So what happens now?
Dial back the music.
Oh,
Okay.
you require absolute silence.
I'm sorry, what? Hello.
This is the new one.
Oh, sweet.
This is actually not even in stores yet. But this one is signed by Harlan and me, and he wrote, Harlan Ellison and Ken Stacy, to my friend and to whomever winds up with this copy, Harlan Ellison, 27th of October 2015, and I put to my friend Ken Stacy, Desert Bus 9. This is signed by me and Harlan. This is the new book, new end papers, new illustration, new intros by me and Harlan, new end papers, new repro.
Wow.
The story from the limited edition, and then additional material. This is the wraparound cover that's never seen print before. That was originally going to be in Andromeda magazine. Never seen print before. More stuff from like the original cover, roughs the original cover. These are Jones Maquette's little sculpture she did of the aliens, the Kyban that I then let him photograph. The original cover to one of the stories that I redid, and then our afterwards. Okay, so there you go. Nobody else has this. So $3,000. I do it all for you.
That's amazing. Duawi is back into it at 3,100. All right.
All right.
All right. Duawi is in it. Is Zanzibar still in it?
In it.
We're going to find out because we're going to go once to Duawi for $3,100. Zanzibar seemed pretty all right about going up to 3. So can they beat 3,100? That is the question. Yes, they can at 3,150.
Oh boy.
3,150 from Zanzibar. 3,200. Duawi is not messing around. They didn't even let us go once. They just boom right on top of it.
Wow.
The immediate rebuttal. That's I think the fastest like
That was just like
of the whole day.
neck
Zanzibar tried to
snapping.
bid 3,200 as well.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give Duawi another going once.
Sounds good.
I'm keeping an eye out for any word. Aero Commander says, I don't think I've ever wanted a Desert Bus auction more.
Well, just so you know, I have most of the rest of the originals as soon as the book is actually published.
Zanzibar 3250 said, I'm trying to space bid here. Because they did bid 3,200. Duawi is not letting Zanzibar get away with it.
The rest of the pages, almost all the pages are still available, and I will be putting them, making them available for sale. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it through an auction house, or if indeed I do get to do that signing down in the valley, I will have some of the pages with me there. Otherwise, you can contact me, Stacy at shaw.ca, STEACY at shaw.ca. Anybody who's interested.
$3,300. Currently being bid from Duawi. We're going to go once on that. I haven't seen any word from
Yes,
Zanzibar.
the reprint is being done by, published by Dover, yes.
Yeah. We're going to need to...
3,300.
Duawi and Zanzibar are both
3,500.
A $200 increase. Is Duawi still in it? That's the question.
Wow, 3,500.
I think both bidders are going to need to very quickly figure out what their upper limits are.
Maybe there isn't one.
Maybe not.
Maybe that's Bill Gates and
Zanzibar has the full financing of Elder Helen behind them.
and all of these include shipping, right?
Please.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So
Have we gone once?
this is
Not
the
go once.
not on the latest bid, but just to remind everyone, this is a copy of the original printing of Knight and the Enemy, signed by Ken Stacy and Harlan Ellison. The original hardcover limited run.
limited edition. Yes,
Limited
signed by
edition,
me and Harlan.
Signed by Ken Harlan, and the brand new re-release of Night and the Enemy with new art and new repros, again signed by Ken Stacy and Harlan Ellison, very recently signed by yourself and Harlan.
Yes.
And the original airbrush painting for
From
this
a story
two-page
called
spread.
Trojan Hearse. Actually, can you give me the give me the one on the
Duawi,
bottom?
it looks like Duawi is out, so we're going to go once to Zanzibar
By the way, just so you can see it,
$3,500.
there's what Trojan Hearse looks like in print. So, Ian, can you show the people that?
And it didn't seem like anyone else was in it, and Duawi said, "Grats to Zanzibar," so we are going to go twice to Zanzibar,
Zanzibar.
and if there it happens to be a dark horse bidder on the horizon, now is their time.
Let's wait till that gets to the bottom of the scroll, which should not take too long. So we've gone once,
Yep.
we've gone twice.
We also did that.
Wait till it gets to the bottom. Snipers, take the shot. 3, 2, 1. Sold! $3,500. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Wow. Cool. Okay.
Zanzibar hype.